So now you might be realizing why we talked about API earlier on. And it's because you can utilize OpenAPI specification within API Amazon API Gateway. So for both REST and HTTP APIs, not for the WebSockets one. I'm not sure why you can't utilize it there, but you can import an OpenAPI specification or schema file. Not exactly sure what they like to call those. And here's an example of an OpenAPI file that is defining an API, and then the idea is that you can import that into your API. So there we have a REST API, and we're providing the body there, and we're using the special function transforms that allows you to include external files. So that's a cool CloudFormation feature. But the idea is then it's going to bring that API right into there. Okay. There's other things that we need to know about it. So like we have the OpenAPI extensions for AWS. So this is where they've added or they've extended the definition for specific AWS configurations. And the way we know what those look like is they'll always be x-amazon-API gateway and then the extension. There's a lot of extensions. Well, maybe not a lot, but it looks like a lot when you list them out like this. So that's all there. Let's take a look at two common ones that you might utilize. The first one is a policy. So this one you'd put in your OpenAPI specification, and you're basically saying permissions allowing for specific paths. Now, there is a thing called a resource policy, so I'm not sure if this is specific to just API Gateway REST or if it's creating an IAM policy, but the point is you can set this in that definition and make that file more portable because there are alternate ways to specify your routes or your resources, but the OpenAPI definition is a little bit more flexible when you want to carry it to other places. Another example might be cores. So maybe you want to configure cores for your endpoints, and so we have the X Amazon API Gateway cores extension. So there you go.